I've been hearing a lot of people throwing a lot of shade and pretty harsh criticism at video game developers lately. Games like Fallout 76 and Anthem have really let people down, and so a lot of people have reacted by throwing some pretty harsh words at video game developers, including saying things like they're lazy, they don't care about the games, all they care about is the money, and some other things that I won't be repeating here. Please stop. Now, when I say game developers, I'm specifically referring to the people that are making the video games, not the companies that employ them. The fact of the matter is that the term video game developer is an umbrella term with a whole bunch of different jobs and positions underneath it. You have game designers, level designers, animators, concept artists, texture artists, 3D modelers, quest designers, writers, composers, scripters, engine programmers, QA testers, and more. And then of course there's the most important position that holds the whole operation together: the coffee guy.
Who wants coffee?
And by and large, the vast majority of the people that hold these positions do not make the decisions that cause these games to be launched in broken state. The texture artist doesn't decide the release date, the animator doesn't decide the budget for the game, the level designer doesn't decide if and what microtransactions are going to be present in the game. Although they may be forced to implement them as a part of their job, they aren't responsible for the decision to put them in. Those decisions, and the decisions that lead to a release like Fallout 76 or Anthem, those decisions are made by management.
I want people to be afraid of how much they love me.
The vast majority of game developers are people who are passionate about video games and who want to make something amazing for us to play. But when a quest designer is 90% finished with a project and then management pulls him off of that and to put him on something else before his previous project is finished, and then the game launches in that state, it's not the quest designer's fault that that's unfinished, it's management's fault. They took the resources away from an unfinished project to put it towards something else. When programmers are told just 4 weeks before the game launches that they're adding a new feature or completely redoing one of the features in the game, it's not the programmer's fault that it arrives broken. That's management's fault. Now, I'm not speaking in universals. Are there developers that are lazy? Yes. Are there developers that cut corners? Yes. Are there developers that order the garlic sandwich for lunch and then stink up the whole desk clump? Unfortunately. Dude, did you have the garlic sandwich again? Yes, yes, I did do that. But you'll find those people in every industry and in every position, and I would argue that you're probably less likely to find those kind of people in the video game industry. It takes a high degree of skill to be a game developer. It's a very competitive industry with very often less than ideal working conditions. When you factor in really long hours, crazy crunch leading up to the release of a game, and incompetent management, I would argue that to be a game developer requires a higher degree of passion for the trade than you would find in other industries. I would almost argue that having a passion for video games is almost essential to work in some of those environments. There's a lot of fully justified criticism regarding these games and the business practices that surround them. Unfortunately, a lot of that criticism is being aimed in the wrong direction. It shouldn't be aimed at developers, 99.9% of whom don't make these bad decisions. It should be pointed at management, at leadership, at the people who are deciding to launch a game before it's ready or to stuff it full of predatory monetization practices. But aim that criticism in the right direction, not at the people on the ground level who are working hard to make the best product they can within their situation. Be nice to game developers. It's not their fault. Including the coffee guy. Carrying 11 cups of scalding hot energy is a hazardous job, second only to garbage truck man and beet farmer. By the way, the channel just crossed 100 subscribers. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. It's really cool that you guys would choose to spend a little bit of time with me every week, and I'm looking forward to spending more time with you in the future. Here's your coffee. Oh, thanks, man. It's decaf. I wrote a script for this one.